Look back at Brady 30% cast pressures again. Continuing off where we left off with red. We're inside the water zone. I forgot I was bad here. Pretty sure right after this is actually like the first cave, so kinda makes sense. That's not my head, please. I forgot our strength build. I was playing in blue a little bit in insane mode. Like I got like just these four, so I wasn't going too far. I'll save some for YouTube. But I also equipped the cardinal when I was like right before I switched over to blue. So we're not gonna do probably too much this episode. Probably get around to where we did the second episode of. Probably get around to where we got the second episode of Blues, but shots are kind of annoying. Whenever I see their face like go with her dive, I always think that's the end, but that's what the last one does before it gets like crushed by the boat, or I think it's hand in the face. These bad guys, I'm gonna dodge all those. Recently, I've uploaded some content of my game making Unreal Engine. If you guys would like any feedback for that, the comment section for those videos are open. I mean, I could use that trick on these guys really. I don't know if it does more damage if we're in the water. Realistically, like, it would, but I don't know if it doesn't game logic. Yeah, like this one, guys are just getting into the base. That's what it is. And on to the catfish. I don't know why it's called a catfish, but it is. That one does one to them. It's not much. Catfish is like a bunch of scales or anything that makes it do like not much damage. As long as I stay on this speed, I should be fine. No, I'm looking the wrong way. Okay, somehow caught that in time. That's a running around circles, really. That's like I still got hit though. That was too close to that side, so. And going forward and doing a bunch of ones of the spells can do, I mean, some damage. It's not much, but something. But most of the damage is going to be coming from when it's stunned. And just going back and forth between hitting and dodging. I'm already half HP though, so I think it's already up to the dive section. Let me grab this wood right here. Okay, I got him to sail the boat. That's good. I looked along for that. Fine now. The king's also just doing the shield. And the four, it does a lot of damage because like how many fours it does. But still not overall. I think just hitting does more. I'm doing 9. Slightly slower, but it's probably still better. Is there another platform I can grab? There is. Let me have this guy go to the boat first. There we go. I'm gonna get that off force to pretty much end the diving section. I'm missing that electric. Yeah, that's 1 damage. I don't think I've ever used those during this entire series. It's not yet. That's pretty easy. I get pushed forward by the boat. Why can't I go off screen? I actually stay with the dead body into the tall grass field. Another shovel like on the shore. I think just realized that it's a weapon. It's a lobster. Okay, so it's not good, but it's better when I have because it has critical hits. Why are lobsters critical hits though? That's a real question. Another isn't the big spot right here. Do I have horn to save? I don't know if I actually took the horn. I don't think so. Let me get the shovel first. Okay, never mind, I guess. Keep on forgetting I have to hold down sliding. Like, I don't have any other character that does that. I haven't tested out all the characters, but from what I know, none others do that. But it's a nice gimmick for this character, so. Big 5 damage to my spells now. Did this one give it plus? No, I thought it was plus 1 agility, not magic. Nice. Dig this up real quick. Okay, please. I'm just trying to dig up. I don't know if it's enough weapon. It is probably better when I have that, so. Okay, dead. It's just pile of gold, okay. So I don't have the horn. I did not buy health potions. I always forget to buy those. But I don't have the horn, so. I guess let's come back here and 1 save. If I remember, at least. I don't know when I ever will. I did, it's probably why I make watching back some of these old videos. I actually realized I never got it. You can do some combos in this. I actually started using more of the combos than I did before when I started doing insane mode. They're more useful there, so. So, I don't have to clip the RAM, so there's 2 dig spots here. Huh. I was saying, I don't have to clip the RAM, since I'm not doing a pet lock. It's just weapon lock, so. Weapon lock's actually probably easier. This guy, like, on the rocks. Can't even get to this guy. He's hacking. Okay. I should probably focus on the boss. This boss will just, these get slow guys just keep on spawning in no matter what, so. If I focus on the boss though, they just all die. Or they don't die, I think they just don't respawn. I think I can use my spells to actually counter the guy out of his, like, tornado. But I'm not sure though. Never doing with ice, but that's because I did more with stun, I think. I'm missing it with this though. This is pretty easy to miss with. It's like pretty much most things in this game is hard. It can be difficult to actually hit sometimes because of layering. But let me use my last healing button. There we go. I don't think diving into them might stop it. Like it might bounce you out, but it might do damage. Can't forget. But you can just hit them out of it too. Okay, that's probably easiest. Let me see. Okay. If I was gonna try to dive into my with sprinting. Okay, he's. I can probably stun him here. Unless I'm looking the wrong way. Maybe you use the tornado. Maybe you use a shield to block that. You can block like pretty weird things in this game. Alright, so they all just die. Where are the dig spots? There was one up here and then the other one stuff farther down. So far I haven't seen the Cardinal get anything yet. Is this not a dig spot? Looks like it is. I mean, like, there's one at the end of the game that isn't, so I guess maybe it's not. Weird though. Another weapon, the umbrella. I've forgotten this one before. This is not a dig spot though. But it looks like it is. I guess not. Okay. Guess we'll just keep on going. These guys are best probably use magic on, because immediately they take you out and throw you halfway across the field. So I think now any guy with a cape can use tornadoes. I think that's like what just the first one's the boss and the rest aren't. I think there's more. Just actually not. I don't think the big guys can, since I don't think brutes have magic. He might actually die here because I don't have any kind of potions. I always need to check those before I like start recording. But I end up having like one. Okay, that guy uses tornado. Does he have? No, he doesn't have anything. I guess from now on they can just use it. The captain is just like the first one to do it. I don't have like a projectile other than this bow, and bow does like 3 damage. Okay, yes, I just killed that one with 1 bow shot. Fine with me. So I missed the bridge when I was trying to do that, but it's fine. They shoot a fish. Never actually realized that. I know there are weapons of fish, but didn't know the arrows were. And it kind of makes sense, they are bears. But if the bears want to keep their press themselves. And I'm also dead. Let me go by health healing buttons now. I just reset that level. I don't think I was like halfway through. Which, yeah, it's fine. So with weapon lock, I don't have to buy weapons unless I want to. Like out of shops and stuff. That's one thing. Just none of my stuff too. I could grab the lobster again. I didn't grab the umbrella last time. Okay, well. It's probably good that I died then, since they broke the rules. Rules of weapon lock. When using spells, thinking they're gonna be ice. I haven't like played, because like normally I play a bunch of different characters in ones. And I like keep one for a long time. But I just played all of them like gradually. Or I like do one real quick when my friends on like a main account so they can just get more characters. Sometime I have to go back and get this horn. Or once I have the horn, I have to come back here and get the, I think it's equal pet. Probably do the more on the pet block, so I don't even know what it does though. It might just like, it'll be like owl, but better. Oh, well, I keep on leveling up right as like the beginning of the stage. Which means they don't get the levels so I complete it. That's fine to me though. The uppercut allows you to go to, you can go to space with uppercut sometimes, but it's more difficult. One thing I could do, like for all the new characters, is to use the giraffe, like off the bat. This giraffe gives you more XP, so if I'm not doing a pet dog, I could probably just do that. I just gotta say jamming out when you get here. Maybe that crit shot by throwing him. I guess lightning does not go for him. Actually, I'm pretty sure he does lightning damage, so that makes sense. I think it's like lightning particles when he hits you. So yeah, I can just dive into those tornadoes and be fine. It's good to know. I wonder if the tornado is something that you can do as playable characters. I think these guys are playable characters. I don't remember who you have to beat the game with or how to unlock them, but I think they're playable characters. I just grabbed him, threw him out of his tornado. That's one I didn't know you could do. This ram's got me like twice, but not really much at all. The Cardinal's probably the best for like weapon locks, pet locks. Most of the power weapons. I think I don't want the ram. I think the umbrella was right here, so I have to grab this. Yeah, it was. It's better worse than what I have now. It's actually better than what I had. It has 3 defense and 1 agility. 1 agility doesn't really do anything for me. I shoveled him on accident. I tried to use my projectile spell, what I don't have. Let me focus on healing, because I'm actually kind of low. I'm gonna use it now. I just got an ice hit. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I got frozen. Maybe something to do with the rain, but that's weird. So that guy's dead. I was pretty much I was focused on him anyway, so. Yeah, both Brits were dead, so. These 2 pianos actually doing probably, they're not more damage, but like they're hitting me more, I think. Since they're just going around doing the different spells. Alright, that 1 coin. 1 coin's not gonna do anything. I used a shield over it already, but that's fine. These guys' heads are like just taller than the actual thing, so you can super easily just get hit. Do I have a spot that can reach at? That will come. He can stay there. I don't know why he's still shooting though. Either one of these captains. I think the captains should do more damage and like use spells more often, maybe. Or I mean, they're not even using spells. Maybe they're hitting him. Okay, well, he's dead before he could even do anything. Yeah, I was saying they didn't have aura around him where he could use spells. There's no reason for him to grab that coin now. It really just doesn't spawn. 1 coin can do something. Even though like 2 minutes ago I said he can't do anything. Is there like a shovel place over here? I don't know if there is. Up this visible wall. Okay. So this is the first place you actually see the necromancer, or not the necromancer, the cyclops. I never actually realized that because they have like a hoodie on. Well, both of them do. The icing's low and more like noticeable though. That's like that's not one of the final bosses, but like it's pretty much near the end. Like right before the final boss section. Just one of the like green toad guys in the background. So imaginary is the king like follows you in like 1 section. Yeah, during the flower section, which is actually close up. You can just imagine like once you go into the castle, the king's just like going along in the background, just riding his horse around the kingdom, not getting any like, fighting, unless you create a unit time paradox. But now you have to have an actual unlocked character, which I think you have to do in hard mode. These guys are like so weird to hit them sometimes, unless you're like seeing the damage from above, because they're like they only have a shadow since they are the shadow. Shadows in this game are like the main way to know what layer you're on, if you're actually gonna be able to hit them. But sometimes foreground can go in the way. Why isn't an umbrella like a defense up? Actually, never mind. And you could like open up the umbrella. Wouldn't do it anything against like swords or anything. Like making block maybe something. I don't know what could block, but probably block something. It'd be interesting if in this game there's like certain weapons had like different shields. Like if this one instead using your shield, you like open up your umbrella. You just like random things like art style. Currently in this game, like all shields are just like regular shield. There's no customizable shields or just weapons or bows. There's like only customizable thing is like your pet and your weapon. I can't hit there if I'm all the way up there. Is there gonna be music? Okay, there's double blade. This guy does a lot of damage when he actually looks at you. I'm doing this. So he does a lot of damage, but I'm doing a lot of damage to him too. Like more damage than some of the other guys I fight. Doing like 12s and 9s when I think the last boss was doing like not just 9s. It was doing like 9s and 7s, I think. I guess if I just keep him locked in the corner the entire time, I can do this pretty quickly. Gotta stay back and forth between blocking and attacking. And there we go. That was pretty easy, actually. I don't need to grab the pet. I have it unlocked, right? Yeah, I do. Let me make sure I get the cardinal. I think I have all, like, the normal pets unlocked, and once I don't, like, secrets and stuff. Why can't I just go through the gate? Why does it have to go through? And it does, like, smooth it. Actually, not actually, like, smooth and, like, 3 different things, so kind of makes sense. When I checkpoint somewhere. Okay, so I got 2 up there. Didn't realize that. Already getting pretty high in both of these. Tower of Field, like, so yeah, here's where the king follows you. Realistically, wouldn't the king just, like, goes in the background, or does he just stay behind? Found him the next time you actually see him. I think he may just go back to the castle for all you know. Once the knights and you go forward, he just goes back to the castle. It wasn't a weapon. There's a weapon that I can't equip. Okay. Just in level 10. But I already had unlocked, so it's fine. I know when I unlocked that, but apparently I did. I think these beekeepers are also playable characters. Why is one using a spoon as a weapon? I think a spoon's gonna be very beneficial. The king of his horse, I never actually paid attention if he got knocked off. No, he didn't. If he gets knocked off, I steal his horse. I think this is the last combat. I think it's the last combat situation anyways. No, yeah, because the catapult went forward. Just shoot this one first. Let's try to get a max one. Still pretty good though. Was a max, but close enough. Why did the nameplate show up again? Wasn't even transition. Using like area spells on this like, the beginning part is actually like does a lot of damage because like they're all in one bot already. Or just like pogoing them pretty much. That's pretty much what flying is, just pogoing them. They all dead over there. Oh yeah, I got 4 coins. And all these die. The Grain is actually, he doesn't have any magic. I think he has arrows and bombs, but not too bad. I use them. I figure if he gives you Stowface, and you like finish the game with him. And then like, I don't know if he's the White Snake. I don't know if like, these Grey Knights actually ever die. They might, but you never know. Okay, level 10. Level up twice here, I think. Or did I actually? I forget. No, I don't think I did. There's level 9 in the flower field. Why is no one else look down before they jump? They always fall onto not the cake. So I dive for the before anyone else, and someone else had to bore me. This here has a bunch of food on the tables. I mean, it was like a wedding, so it makes sense why there's like cake and ice cream on the tables. Not a bag of gold, multiple bags of gold. And knock this up. I have to break table, okay? And so these give you 5, the diamond gives you 10. I think there's more than 5 coins inside the bag, but guess not. That guy on top is just stuck by the chair. He just never escape. Never mind, he escaped from me. When they started moving back towards him, the shadows actually start helping. Where did that bomb just come from? I saw a bomb fall from the sky. Okay, another dig spot right here. I'll get that in a second once like these guys die. It's not just like this dinosaur egg on the table. Like maybe it's pretty. It kind of looks like a dinosaur egg on the bottom table right here. I'm not low on HP, but I guess I might as well grab this before he spawns. I barely got that actually. So thank you for actually letting me get that off. Thank you. Oh, this weapon's new. I guess I never got this. 3 offense, 1 magic and defense. I'd rather switch magic and strength, but I guess that's fine. I think it's better than what I had before. I think what I before was like just like strength and minus. It's -1 strength, 3 defense. So there's just bombs away from the sky for no reason here. I just never realized that. Seen 3. That guy just dropped down like 3 hits. Guess he's pretty low. This seems to be going by a lot quicker because I guess melee damage is more damage than. I'm guessing melee damage is more damage than a like, magic does. Well, it doesn't do more damage, I think, but it's just faster. Another floating bomb. Just like you can get more hits off than you can with magic, so probably better to be a main for strength, or like dual wielding both of them. Get that guy with strength combat situation. There we go. Okay, he's already has piano. You wish you led to your piano. Piano actually would be pretty cool to have. It's just one that shoots cannons. It's not very safe and probably destroy a bunch of things, but like, it's cool. Okay, it's not mean to... I just keep on stopping, I might be able to still knock him enough. Another floating bomb, even when he's not, like, even during the boss fights, really. I had a bunch of 25s. I've never seen him do that, like, spin attack. Okay, well, he's gonna go into his piano when he's ever... It takes like 2 hits. Straight back to piano, and just shoots 10,000 cannons, which isn't even equal to what he's hitting, but somehow it works. Nice. Might be aiming. I don't know. May or may not be aiming. That's the most random one. Yeah, just 4 random dots. Looks like. Probably better to keep him away from his piano, so he has less, like, more time to hit him when he runs away. Yeah, he keeps on doing the spin attack. That's the only attack he's done so far, but I've never seen it before. Okay, he's almost dead. Okay, I saw him going back to the piano, but I got him for it. Actually, got there. 1, 2 pianos. That's pretty quick. I think during the second episode of Blue, I actually only got to the beginning of the section, so I'm definitely getting farther. Again, just use the elevator. Be so much easier. How does the cannon shoot you off when no one's playing it? You'll say drop like a penny on the piano for it actually plays. And you should know exactly which one it is. You can just go right here and just throw people off. Yeah, because they just come pretty right next to me where I can just throw them off easily. I didn't realize how far, like, how it goes back to this early. I thought it goes back once you actually get to the forest. I guess not. This beginning part just like spamming wire X or doing some combos. I'm mostly just Y-ing throw them off. Now we're actually into the forest. My other hand wasn't even on the controllers and I was still spamming Y. Okay, almost back to the monster that I don't know the name of the monster. I'm just gonna jump over there. I don't have like any pretty range spells. I fell kind of quickly. I need to get it back over there. Okay, so he did shoot laser for some reason. Don't even know why. And he started using them and then he just get cancelled out once I jumped. Why did he just jumped after me for no reason? Yeah, so whenever you jump, the monster like stops coming to shoot lasers. That's weird. I just jump, like, that's 1 damage. You can probably die from that 1 damage, realistically. I don't need to get the cat. It just makes you double faster. And I already have it. I was thinking this part, like, when I first played it, I think it was a war. Like, I always thought, like, the thieves and the knights are fighting. But they're not. It's just, both want to attack you. This is, like, the first place you see, like, most of, like, the little gold stealer guys. There's a bunch of gold that these guys drop that they try to take. For no reason at all. I think the minute second one falls down, they're already trying to steal it. Yeah, the same mushrooms are in full moon. I forget that. Good step to mapping those so you can have the same texture as some things. Was anyone inside of it when it was like going down? I don't know if there was. I don't think so. They're right, different check though. Like I gold dropped and then he started running away, so then another one dropped, so you can go to that. Okay, both of those are gone. They're behind the thing, like from reach. I haven't seen Carnage do its job once really. I guess there's just nothing nearby for her to grab. I don't exactly know where everything is, so. Like here's where there's just a bunch of gold and a bunch of guys trying to steal them. Like there's more than there actually was gold. Or maybe I just picked up some before. That could happen. I think this last one's like stuck down there. No, it's not. More mushrooms to grab. Mushrooms apparently drop bananas. I don't think I grabbed any bombs, did I? No, I didn't. I think there's something. I don't think it's a weapon though. I think it's just a regular head. I don't have to worry where you got it. For all the bomb ones, like just do when I use character bombs. So. Well, the main one being like the troll and the thief's wars, because you have to complete thief's wars in order to get the thief shop. I'm not going to spread it out. In between like 10 mushrooms, so on that 10 mushrooms, 10 slimes. There's a lot of slime. There's a lot of slime in the section. Like there was like 6 when I started, but now there's like 3. But when I first started, there's a lot more when I was getting like stun locked. And they don't even know how to really move down. They just go back and forth. They can't like, jump vertically down there, so I go to the side. probably looks better for like combat purposes, but looks weird during for this. Isn't this weapon my default weapon, the one I'm using currently? I think it looks like it is. I don't know if it actually is, but that's what it looks like. Is that magic still doing 4 damage, guys? There's 6 of these enemies, but... Is he dead? No, he's not. He's in the void. Okay. This is... Isn't this just like a single like walkway up to Cyclops Fortress? It's not even separate level or anything. It looks like it should be Lava World, but it's different. Completely different area. I think they end up stop have whatever person's cave it is. I think it's been some time. I think it's Cardinal in like some area. Just don't know when, where. Is it? No, it's not right. The bump's not one's not right here. I know when I first got when I was playing, I always saw that right here was a bomb. There's like 10 of them here. And then I just walked forward and see it was like the next one. Right here looks kind of cracked, but it's not. Why's there lava inside the walls? There's a real question. Also, in like the castle, there was also lava there. Like, inside the floor. I mean, it was like right before the lava world, so I guess it kind of makes sense. I'm taking a lot of damage right now. I don't think I have weapon. I think my weapon thing was it +3 defense or was it -3 defense? When I showed up, did I go faster? Does that seem like I did? Maybe I like spread out the exact second I took the gun button. Maybe. And like 2 or 3 of them are just like keep on hitting me over and over again. I can hit some knocks like take like half my HP. So I'm doing like a lot of upgrades in defense, but still don't have too much HP. This game has a good level system where it's pretty much impossible to become like too overpowered. Like, they're overpowered in the beginning sections, so then you can one-shot the barbarian. So like, you can have like 10 million HP and like no one can do damage to you. I don't even know if it's possible at max level or that. I'm guessing it is, since like the max level is like 99. Let me use it. Okay, so that was my last healing potion. I'm almost done now, so let's just do the Cyclops fight. Cyclops fight's pretty easy. I think a lot of bosses in this area a lot of bosses in the game don't do like that much damage, most like the enemies. There's just more of them. I'm not on the after. When there's like one of the fire demons, I think after that's when you actually fight the Cyclops. I think there's a fire demon and like a Captain Dark Knight. I don't know the actual name. I think it's Dark Knight, but it might not be. I think I just went in void and jumped out and attacked. Huh. Almost up to level 13. I'm guessing, so I think I'm like 2 levels this round. Maybe even 3. I don't know if I actually took a break between. I don't think I did. I think the last break was in the first cave. So after this is the Cyclops fight in a second. The fire demon's just stuck, so it's fine though. Is there any enemy in this game actually use electric elements? I don't think there is. I think for the others there is. For like the main ones are like ice fire. There's a ice section and a lava section. There's not really like a lightning section or like a void section. I mean, I guess you could say Medusa's area is poison, but not really. Okay, so this 3 defense. What does this weapon do? 2 agility. Didn't mean to kill him there. That's just 2 agility with lightning. That's still fine though. So my half HP of the Cyclops fight. Cyclops fight not difficult. It's not that difficult though, so won't be bad. And now in the final section, there's a shuttle spot. I don't know if there isn't during this, but final fight actually might be a little bit more difficult because I was using magic like Ryan for HP. It's the easier hit during the second phase. I think it is easier hit with the like spider phase, and after that though, the magic has like the advantage being far range. Is there like any fight where you can like directly go to them if I go into like their lair? Other than like the bigger barbarian boss. That's what really I know of. It jumps back and forth across the coffin. I don't actually remember ever doing that, except for in this version. You may have done it before, I just never realized it. So, he steps into this lava, but doesn't step in the lava before. Only one is that one in peace. I might die here. Yeah, that's not useful at all. Okay, well. 3 levels, okay. I have to go back for all Cyclops Fortress. Well, we're on this video here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.